How we doing? Happy day or night, morning, whatever it is. Happy. Good to see you. Hopefully everyone's doing well and enjoying the Dwarven Realms Season 1 launch. Going to be blasting the endgame. I don't know about blasting. We're going to be grinding. That might be a better term here. Trying to remember where I was at. I was getting some footage of all the new dungeons. There's quite a lot of dungeon changes I've noticed. So we're trying to get everything updated for everything here post-launch, but takes time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying to decide. I know Gravediggers I'm holding off on until I can get my my energy regen where I want it. I went in there and did a test run, and yeah, I was at energy a lot of the time. I don't know what just happened, but someone followed or something. Thanks. I don't know why I didn't get an alert. Tolly808, thanks for the follow. Appreciate ya. We're gonna try to get these videos updated for y'all. I want to get it done before Vessel of Hatred Diablo 4 is out. So that's gonna be my next addiction. We're running Static Charge. And we have one Arcane Apocalypse that we're running right here. I'll read it to you because you can't really see it. Arcane Apocalypse, increased explosion size. When an explosion hits, there's a chance to gain an arcane damage buff. It stacks up to 100. You'll notice when we're playing here, we're not going to be at 100 stacks very frequently. I think I'm actually farming Kabarian. I'm going to bump it down. I haven't played today. I've been doing family stuff all day, so we're going to kind of brush off the dust here. And hopefully the audio's good. Let me know if the music's too loud. Let me know. It looks good on my end, though. Kind of remember what I was doing here. I think I was testing out some different stuff or something. Oh, I remember I was doing Shadowforge runs. And wow, have they upped rewards in that dungeon. On top of that, man, that means I haven't played today, so that means I have 0 progress on my dailies. 4,000 more books for that first one. Then everything else is completely fresh. See if we can get the dailies done this stream. That'll be our goal. That'll be our goal. But the buff you're looking at is this one right here. It's only 12 stacks. It's very rare that it gets up to 100. And the reason for that is because I'm only running one offhand for Arcane Apocalypse, so I wouldn't expect to see 100 stacks. Since I think they like lowered how many orbs spawn with Arcane Epoch. It used to be a lot more, so you could get those stacks way quicker, way easier. Shadow Goal, nice. Need those for those Shadow Stones, remember, so we can get that damage reduction. Caps at 50%. You don't want to overcap that. Once you hit that damage reduction cap, make sure you're crafting the experience stones infinitely. I also noticed the slug buffs. I have so many. That's what these are up here. These are from my fellowship. If you're not in a fellowship, you really need to be. Like, as long as you're just in one where people are playing, it's really good. Those buffs give a lot of power, actually. Alright, that was a good run. I know there was something I was farming here. I bet it was, I know what it was. It was I can't remember what item slot, but I'm trying to get the, there's a mod where you get 1% more damage for each extra inventory slot you have. And you can get it on 4 different item slots. I have 3 of the 4 collected. I need to check my notes. I can't remember what the 4th slot is, so I need to check that. I think I have helmets, so I don't know. I don't think we need to be doing this one. And I also need to farm. I don't know about y'all, but I've been struggling. Planks seem to be extremely rare compared to all the other materials. I don't know why that is. I don't know. It's not like it's hard to farm. You just go and farm it. And so there's 2 zones that drop planks. There's Mardoth Hinterland and Mir. Now, Mardoth Hinterland, as far as I know, does not drop any monograms, so you don't want to farm that one. Yeah, we're going to leave it at that because I don't want to say anything else that I'm not 100% on. But Mirror down here, the one behind my head, that one drops monograms and planks, so that one's a good one to farm. But let's check my notes here. Remember what I was doing. I don't have my dark mode on. I gotta remember where I wrote it down at here. I know it's somewhere in my notes. So yeah, you can get that modifier for 1% damage per inventory slot. I think it's right. This is what the mod is right here. You can get it on your bracer, ammi, boots, and helmet. And I am actually, according to my notes, farming this for helmet. Now we can check our codex here just to make sure I don't accidentally already have it. And then the other thing I always have pulled up is the Dwarven Realms Wiki. Is really good. We have it pinned on the DMGCREW Discord if you're on there, but here's what it looks. This is a really good resource. What I use this for, I use it for a couple different things, but it's really nice to use to check out my content. It's really good to use for crafting, and if you just want to know where materials drop. There's a really cool visual here that I kind of refer to. Yeah, anyway, we're checking to see if we have that helmet monogram or not. Over here to the throne, helmets. There's attack speed for each inventory slot. Crit damage for each inventory slot. So we do not have it for the helmet. And over on that wiki, you can also check out the different monograms by slot and what they are. So the monograms are broken up. They drop based on, so like your relics drop Desolated Plains, your bracers drop in Firelands. They all have their own way to target farm them, basically. So like if you're wanting to try a certain build setup or something like that, you can go target farm that. That's not what I wanted. So that means we need to go farm Cabarian Swamps until we get this frickin' helmet enchant, man. I've done a lot. The problem here, you can get enchants elsewhere as well through some of the key dungeons and stuff. Like Shadowforge is really good for monograms, but getting a key to the Shadowforge takes a little bit of time. So this is like the for sure way to farm. But the problem with it is you have a massive, massive list of monograms. So if there's one that you're farming for, I mean, it may be the very last one you get, you know, and then you have to sit there and run the thing until you get all the things, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's not, it is that type of game, you know. It's a nice game to grind, that's for sure. Then these Elven fragments, there's a vendor. I've only seen the vendor. I think they want to say they move it. I know it's in the catacombs. But you used to be able to find those vendors also in these ruptures, but I've only seen it in the catacombs. Yeah, that'll be how you get your key to the Dwarven or the Elven city, but I haven't farmed enough to do all that yet. I wish I had. We will. We've got, what, 9 or 10 days till Vessel? There's a couple different builds I want to try. I've tried the phasing setup during Chaos Week, and it was good. I don't know if they've changed it much since then. But I kind of want to try that, the Bloodlust setup, and the one where you can charge your glyph twice as fast. And then I think there's a way to be able to cast your charge thing twice. I think. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Treasure Goblin, baby. Wait for it to spawn. We're going to blast it. Right, there he is. These are the best. You know, we can do we'll do an infused rupture later. I'll show that off too. I have a, what do they call it? These things. Fortune token. Yeah. if you have one of those and you do an infused rupture, you can get some really cool map modifiers that are awesome. What I gotta figure out on the infused, I don't know if the infused, I know for sure you get like more, more stuff in them. But I don't know if it's just what's on the floor or like if you get more XP, during the entire rupture. I think you do, but I'm not really sure. I would hope so, because I usually sit in them for at least, 8, sometimes 8.5 minutes before closing the infused ones. Did I get all those loot? I missed one over here. Let's go grab that. Harmonian. I can't remember if those are regen or not. No, they're not. These are nice with the max health on them, though. But the armor, man, it's almost 70 less armor. I don't know if we can give up that much armor. I gotta switch the song too. I don't like this one. Get him. But I'm digging this build. I was out and about today and I was thinking about the game, Just thinking, so I'm running 3 of the offhands where at 100 stacks you cast thunderstorms, right? So 3 out of 3 go to that. But I was thinking, what if one of them, because the other modifier you can get on static charge is where the static charge rings last longer. So I thought, what if I just put 1 in there to make that last longer if I could potentially have more out? More damage. Because right now we have no issues. We have absolutely no issues getting to 100 stacks and keeping Thunderstorm up. There's no issue with that. And I know with 2, because we timed it the other night, right? So if we went with 2, we would, it would only take like, it's like a 7-second difference in how fast it takes to get 100 stacks. Which is nothing. I also want to point out, this is like, I've gotten 3 pets just in the last 2 ruptures, man. I feel like that's pretty lucky. They reworked the Elysia dungeon. They pretty much, this is what they did. So I did all the key dungeons that I could do. And basically what they did was, before launch, all those dungeons were kind of, they had different rooms and like paths and, different stuff. Basically, they simplified all the dungeons, just made them more, like, straight and to the point. Like, more respectful of your time, basically. I actually love the change. So remember before, it was like, dude, I don't really want to run this catacombs. It just takes it's not that it takes, like, a super long time before, but it's lazy, like, So I'd just be sitting on, like, 5 catakeys, which I know is a waste. I know it's a waste. It's laziness, what it was. But now they've made it, like, the shortest, easiest, most straightforward thing ever. The only dungeon they really didn't kind of, like, dumb down, I guess, is Gravedigger's Cove. In fact, I think that one they made it a little bit more spicy. What's up, Voisin? Good to see you again. Okay, I don't know if I have those. No, I do. The only ones I don't have is, let's see. I don't have DAP mods and cove. DAP mods and cove are the 2 I do not have. I got all the other ones. Yeah, appreciate you looking out, man. Yeah, someone hit me up yesterday, I believe, with a big list of them. I don't know what's wrong with me. I wish that I was like, dude, the boss just disappeared into the floor. Oh no, he didn't. That's why they call him the trickster, right? Tricky dude. I really thought it went down there. That's weird. Luckily, I have not had any big, like, horrible bugs like that. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like I have, like, all these different ones, but I don't know why I never switch them. I think I was talking about it last time. I wish they had a way that you could just, like, it would pick a random mount. Each time that you used your mount ability, it would pick a random mount, and then, like, each time you went into a rupture, it would load a random skin. Just so you see them all, I guess. I don't know. Again, that's me being lazy. We are farming for the helmet monogram. I don't even... Maybe I got it that one. I don't remember looting a monogram throwing that last run. I was too distracted thinking about all the mounts. Maybe I did. I don't know. We'll check. We'll check after this one. Once we get back in the groove here and feeling confident, we'll try a push a little bit here. I got the highest rupture I've done is 80. Got there yesterday, and it's a push right now. Soplano, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I'm at the point with my pushing where if I get hit once, I'm immediately dead. So yeah, like I had one where I got through the rupture pretty easy. It was a push, like I think I tried like an 83 or something, and I got through the rupture pretty. It was scary, but I got to the boss, and the boss, no joke, was that frost dude that just stands in his AoEs and you just can't hit. And I think I just teleported out, so it was like it just wasn't happening. Dude had too much health. Or maybe I don't have enough damage. However you want to look at it, right? And I had a similar situation, and it was in a, I don't remember which rupture it was, but I stayed in there and I fought, and the boss, just the boss took 6 minutes to kill. It was like the one I needed to get my 5th quartz, you know, for a new card. So it was like, I just got to get through this. And I only had 30 seconds, I think, left on the timer when it died. I was like, it was one of those two where it was not only a long fight, but you're like, if I get hit once, I'm dead. So am I just going to waste my time here? But we pulled it off. Frickin' pulled it off. See the guy. That's why I like the thunderstorms. It lands right, so that's like how I know where they're at, I guess. Alright, let's see. Did I get... I really don't remember which one I got last time. I feel like it was not the one we're after. Let's go double check. And we're also grinding our dailies. There's a lot going on right now. Attack speed, crit damage. So just so you know, each one of these is a rupture I've done trying to get the inventory one. Ooh, nice. Sands of Time Portal. These ones you can go into. Sometimes they're high level, sometimes that's a 90, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. We'll try. Sometimes you'll go in and they'll be like, dude, one was like level 99, and it was like, nah. We'll try. We'll give it a chance. These are always worth doing. The only time I wouldn't go into one of these is if I'm doing a special keyed dungeon. It is like a little bit more expensive to get into. These are really good. I did one the other day, and I found a Kata level 2 key in there, actually. And then I did the next one I did, I got like 2 strength stones. It's very RNG what you get in there. And the level of it, I don't think has anything to do with the rewards that are in that chest at the end. So they're worth doing every time. And the way that those pop up, that someone in my fellowship killed a sand guardian, and that portal spawned into my game, so another reason to join a fellowship. join a fellowship. I didn't at all during Chaos Weeks, and I really wish I would have. And that was just out of laziness. I was just literally lazy. There we go, another one. Let's see what level this is. Please be like a 50-something. 49, that's doable. 236, 75 cleared. Nice, Dudari. And your dude, I gave in and did mauls this season. Yeah, you can definitely tell. I mean, I did an 80 and I'm only 210. So I mean, that's the difference with the fellowship buffs. You can't fall off here either, by the way. Y'all didn't know that. Found that out. Pretty awesome. It was funny because the Chaos Week, this room would literally change by the week. And the last time I played, they had an actual wall here up, and it made it look like your ranged abilities wouldn't hit them. So I'm glad they finally landed on this. It just makes sense. So this chest right here has randomized rewards. So we got a Gravedigger's key. That's valuable. It's good. And there's another chest in here. It must just be the offhands, huh? Yeah, always do those. Nice. Yeah, they nerfed that Arcane Epoch, didn't they? That's what I'm running. Except instead of Burning Shield, I'm doing the Static Charge. I want this helmet enchant. I was doing, there was the daily. That actually reminds me, dude. I wonder if that's on other slots. Hold on, we gotta check this. So I know on the bracer you can get one for daily turn-ins. Right here. So I was farming for this one. I got it very first pull. I don't know if you can get that on other item slots. That'd be insane if you could. I have a feeling it's only bracers. Yeah, it's not going to be weapon. That's only bracers. Dang it. I thought maybe I could just get like a million gold. That'd be insane. That'd be awesome. You can get it on other slots. Nice. Nice. Your wisdom for the just for the XP, huh? That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever ran that. I'm just going, I always just go all strength. I don't even, honestly, I didn't even think about it. I think I was just doing it like subconsciously, smacking it all into strength. I wasn't even thinking about going into any other attributes. Nice. The point in there. Maybe that's how you're so much higher level too. You get an XP buff from your fellowship, so that would factor in. I'll imagine if I had all wisdom on top of that. I know there's wisdom modifiers too. Oh, I don't know if you've seen the Bloodlust. So you've probably been something you've been playing a lot, so you probably have seen the Bloodlust modifier by now. I haven't tried it out. I have tried phasing during the Chaos Week, and it was good. Phasing is really a passive thing, and the Bloodlust, you get Bloodlust for 15 seconds when you use the charged ability, right? So when that R ability is charged, you hit it 15 seconds, you do Bloodlust, and you get stacks of stuff. But basically, what you could do is there's another modifier you can get so that your rune or your charged attack charges up twice as fast. So what you could do here is you could literally be in Bloodlust like 24/7. Is my theory. I have not tried it, but I'm thinking that that could be viable. But my thing here with all these mods and stuff is I just feel like there's certain ones that are just really, really good. Like these more damage per inventory slot. It's so good. I mean, you throw it on. Dude, I threw one on and it was like, I don't even know, dude. I swear it was like 800 or 900 more just straight sheet damage. It's just insane. So it's like, you know, and that's just straight up. Like, you don't even have to phase or use a chart. You don't have to do anything. You just get it. But again, I haven't tried out the other ones, so. Why can't you... You have to be in a fellowship to get it? You have to be in a fellowship to get that mod? I didn't know that. Yeah, I saw a lot of the bonus items before I actually found the mod. Show it to you. I don't remember what item it is. I really don't remember. I thought it was Relic, but... Well, let's search Lust. Maybe they have it all as one word in there. Yeah, I know it's based around... Apparently I can't show it to you, I lied. I've seen one though, alright? It exists. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't remember what item slot it drops on. I think I might have one in the stash, I'll check. Because if we can figure out what piece of gear it drops on, you can just go target farm it. I feel like if I type in Bloodlust on that wiki, it'd probably show up. Got dailies to complete. Haven't been able to play all day. Doing family stuff all day. It was a great day, actually. Dwarven Realms on the phone, so I still wouldn't have played it, though. Still wouldn't have played it out with family. I mean, you can see, like, right now, like, my, our ability charges up fast as is, so imagine if it was double. Basically, if you can at least charge it within 15 seconds time, get 100% uptime on that. Wow, I don't know, I guess I don't remember that modifier. One that prevents my charged ability from being used until it is charged. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't even know if I knew that existed. So then if you did the one where it charges twice as fast, I mean, dude, that could be insane. And then pair that up with Bloodlust, that could actually be a really good build. I just don't know. I just feel like the phasing and the Bloodlust mechanics, while they're cool, I don't know if they're going to be stronger than the inventory mods that have been, like, super overpowered for, like, at least a year. I'm not getting the freaking one I want. I'm getting mad. Let's check my stash. I think I have one in there. I know these fellowship buffs, they persist when you log off. Nope, I don't have it. I don't have it in my stash even. I wouldn't have put it in the other ones. Let's check this. Here, right here, whenever you use charged secondary attack, your character enters Bloodlust state, gaining a buff that gives 1% crit damage and 1% attack speed for 15 seconds, and stacks up to 100. And then I know for a fact that there's other ways to buff up that Bloodlust effect. I'll have to look into it and theorize it later. But so it drops on helmet. So if that's what you're looking for, you want to farm Cabarian Swamps. Would be where you would find that one at. So I found that one, but I didn't find the most common one. Damage for more inventory slots. Come on, game. I wish they showed on the, like, where you select the islands, like how many monograms you have out of how many total. Just so you kind of see like how close you are to collecting them all and stuff. cool. But then when you collect them all, you can start collecting more powerful versions of them. Then when you have all those powerful ones collected, you can get even more. That would be pretty awesome, actually. Could you imagine? It would be like an infinite grind. But then I could see that. Well, I mean, you're always guaranteed a monogram that you don't have. Like, you're never going to find a duplicate in these, so... That's the good part. Grinding these things. I don't even know what my... I'm trying to remember my fellowship's name. It's like... All I remember about it is the initials are IBS. Oh, it's Imps Being Silly. That's what it stands for. I think. I don't know how to see the fellowship UI in this game. I don't know if there even is one. Just trying to look who's all in my fellowship and stuff, and I couldn't figure it out. I think I only spent like 3 seconds looking, so. Get in there. Is this the one? The best part is we're going to be able to... Look, I haven't even enchanted my helmet because I'm just literally waiting for this one. I like that you can back paddle on it and still move the same speed as going forward. Remember on World of Warcraft, if you were back paddling in a raid, you'd get kicked. Dude, give me the freaking monogram I want. Come on, game. I'm doing this till it drops. I'm doing this till it freaking drops. It's going to probably be the very last one I get. I love that I have 213 inventory slots. I think I can get even... Oh, I know I can get even more than that. So they have a card that you can get. It gives you inventory. And there's something else. Yeah, damage and inventory. There was another one I thought, too. I need to re-roll those, actually. Didn't realize I had that many. I did complete the armor set. I knew I did that, actually, because usually I'm not too concerned about armor, but this go around it was like, let's see how good it is. It is good. Armor is good. But I know that there's a break limit, I just don't know what it is. You can see it. I don't know if I don't think there's a cap. 62% resistance or damage reduction and a rupture 80, and I'm doing 70s, so GG. I'm pretty sure this is a bug too. My thunderbolts attack trees. They attack environments, but they don't destroy the environment. Try to report that bug. That. So I wonder then when you do quadruple damage on that charged ability, if instead of saying double, it actually says quadruple. That'd be awesome. Such a small thing, but makes you feel like you're doing something awesome. I need to quit fighting elites and just finish the rupture. Oh no, we got another loot thing in here. Another treasure goblin. Let's go. Oh, is it a different color? Is it like purple or something? I want to see this. The charge is insanely fast. It's based off... I think it's based off when you hit monsters too, is what charges it, right? So I'm thinking here, if you get increased attack speed there, that'd charge it even faster, maybe. You ever like play a game and you're like, am I just way overthinking? Like it is such a simple game, but like, why am I overthinking all this stuff? And then you're like, you don't want to admit to people that you're thinking that much about it. You know what I mean? I'm just blasting, man. I'm not thinking about every little mechanic. So that's a whole. That's a whole nother build then. We tested some stuff. I remember when we were testing the Divine Shield with the Fellowship stuff back in the day. That was awesome. There was a lot of those Fellowship buffs that were OP. Dude, it's got it. Dude, how many freaking monograms can drop in this thing? I should go back to town and sort loot. Part of me though, like with the whole loot thing, it's like, I don't know, I feel like doing these, like I just did level 70s, right? Like I know there's not going to be, I mean there could be an upgrade. I feel like it'd be kind of rare. Movement speed's pretty good. Actually, that movement speed in, I'm thinking for Gravedigger's Cove. Might be good. Let's see. Energy regen, max energy. You can also have stuff scale around more energy past cap, too. That's literally a whole other thing you can do. Whenever you use your charged glyph ability, gain 5% damage. And this stacks up to 1,000. And it lasts for 2 minutes. That sounds broken overpowered. What in the world, dude? That sounds insane. Yeah, all these other ones. So what I do, this is what I do. I don't know if this is the right thing or what. This is what I do. So I look at the armor and I look at all the other rolls on there, obviously. But what I do is I see if any of them double rolled. So like I know, I mean you can just look at these and know like 40 armor. So you're looking for like higher than 80 armor. And then if it doesn't have, like if it didn't double roll, I really very rarely will sit there and try to craft anything on it. I don't know if they nerfed weapons, but it seems like they don't really double roll much either. Well, this is the bad thing about their crafting system right now. So all these pieces of gear, right? So I can tell you right now, Maul crit chance is pretty good, so we can look at electric dragons. And we can see, I mean, wisdom if we wanted to. Energy regen's really good. But then you got to spend materials to then craft those. But that's fine, but what the problem is here is look at all these items. Like, do I want to sit here and do that for every single item? No, I don't. So that's why I kind of weed it out. I kind of filter it out myself by if it doesn't have a double roll on it, then I don't even... Ooh, that one does have flat damage on there. That might be good. Going against everything that I'm saying. Some of these get crazy, man. I'm telling you. One of these has like 100 armor on it somewhere. It's pretty good. So you gotta literally go through. Like, look right here, 94 armor on this ring. Yeah, see if it charges it any faster. I bet it does. Hold on, my dad messaged me. I gotta write him back here. Gonna go fishing with my dad this week, so we're planning that out. But yeah, look at these rolls, man. That one's just too close. 96 armor on that Ami. They need to have like, you know, the greater affixes from Diablo 4. It's basically that, but they need to show it to the player instead of me having to go through every single piece. Like, that one's insane, dude. That's almost triple the amount of armor I have on my current relic. Like, if you really, really, really wanted to, you could put each of these items into the crafting bench and you could see what affixes they have. But it's so time consuming that I feel like you're better off just not doing that and instead doing what I do, looking for double rolls. Then when you're done with that, just go grind. So you're going to find higher item gear anyway, just by pushing higher ruptures. And then the other thing I'll do is I'll go into here. I'll say, okay, that could be crit chance, but let's see what else we can get. I mean, I am running Arcane Apocalypse, but I am going to call this a dead stat, so that item we're not even going to bother with now. This one has Spear. And for free, you can check what the other 4 or the other 3 options are for free. So this one's going to have Spear Crit, Attack Speed, Two-Handed, and Spinning Blade. Attack Speed's alright. I'll spend gold here and see what else we can get. Spear, Deathblade, Archery, and Luck. That's dead. Let's go. So this is what you literally got to do for each item. And then with your offhand, so you're going to have your stance, which is your weapon. We're using mauls. So anything that has your mauls, there's 3 different ones. There's mauls damage, mauls crit damage, and maul crit chance. Now your crit chance and crit damage for your stance do scale off your offhand, or they buff up your offhand damage, so these abilities. But maul damage, as far as I know, does not increase those. So something to keep in mind. So that's pretty good. And it has flat damage on there. And we would not want maul damage. And maul, I mean, that's not... It's not like you don't want that. Like, you still like that's still going to buff up the damage of your weapons and stuff, but it's just not going to affect your offhands. So this one's got Arcane. I feel like this one could be an upgrade. What's this one? Crit damage, right? And then we're going to just upgrade the crap out of damage. Dude, I never have enough freaking boards. Necklace. I'd have to look at the wiki. Hold on. Harmonian Mountains. The Snowlands. Snowlands. So this is going to be huge just because of that flat damage. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Never go off your combat rating, but just because this is interesting. So we're going from 6,700 to 75. Almost 1,000 combat rating. Never go off your combat rating. Don't do what I do. Don't do it. And we'll check this one just to see. This one you can roll damage. Now another trick you can do. I'll show you this here in a sec. Let's see what these other ones are. I'll show you for science here if I have enough materials. Oh, we'll go with strength. We got a crit there. Oh, it's a dead stat, so I won't show you, but I'll tell you what you can do here. So this can roll damage. So when I put damage on there, it has a chance to be epic, and it failed. But what if we wanted to try again? I learned this one from Zubster taught me this. But now what you can do is you can go to that damage, and we could put on a different affix just to retry to get a double roll on damage if we wanted to. Because if we got that double roll on damage, we'd have a god item right here. If these other affixes were ones I wanted. Yeah, dude, he showed me that. I was like, oh my god, this is insane, dude. Magery, Random Blade, Star Blade's dead. Agility, Spear, Fiery, yeah, dead. So all that, and none of it was really... But again, there could have been an upgrade in there if I really wanted to sort through each item. What I recommend doing is kind of just, that to me was kind of, it obviously took me longer because I was explaining everything. But if you're just kind of zoning out, you can kind of blast through that whole process. What I would recommend is kind of doing that and you could even not do that. You could just disenchant all of it and not care if you wanted to. But what I would recommend you do craft is the gear from Catacombs. The Catacombs gear is when you're going to want to sit down and do a nice crafting session. Because remember, those items roll significantly higher item level based off the highest rupture you've cleared. So you're going to find way better gear, and it's going to be way more worth your time than all this low level, high level stuff. I can't, oh yeah, we're farming for the helmet. That's what we're doing. I was like, what was I doing? I totally forgot. Farming for the helmet's monogram that I want so I can throw it on. We're also farming dailies. Oh, I got excited. I thought that was another. I call them treasure goblins. I don't know what they're actually called. Yeah, I love it. They've done some cool stuff with itemization. They have the purple items, not all of them, but some of the purple items give you pretty good energy regen, which is why I gravitate towards purple items. But you can craft energy regen on your other gear that's not purple, so pretty good. Energy regen's really good in this game. That's why I'm able to keep this ability up 24/7. Those have, yeah, see, 11 energy regen's pretty good. You only need like, I don't know, it's 35. I feel like it's a good kind of good spot for energy regen. It's this frickin', I hate this boss. Bruh. I don't even want to fight this boss. It just is so freaking annoying to fight. Died. Like, I'll try to like stand right on the edge of these, but it's like balanced. Boss is balanced. Like, how could we make the boss challenging? Nah, just don't let him hit him. Don't let him be able to hit the boss. Oh, man. Get out. That's so annoying. Then you go over there and he just teleports away. All of that work. All I can do is laugh. That's the best too, when you get up against the wall like that. Get body blocked in there. Yeah, that I did that boss one time and it, no joke, took me 7 minutes to kill it. Mastery level. I think your mastery level is this thing up top. So at level 8 mastery. See how we're doing on books. We're way over the amount, but I'm gonna keep going until I get the thing I'm looking for. Might take me the entire stream. By golly, we're gonna get it. I would do, like, try for the pushes, but I really, doing that is, it's gonna take a little bit longer to get this monogram. Because those pushes, you're not gonna be clearing them as fast. I really want to get it because I want to show you how OP it is. Gotta remember we turn in dailies to throw on my racer. I'm trying to save up the 1,000,000 gold for we'll be able to get it. Able to get up the daily today. So I can, what is this? So I can skip ahead 5 ruptures. But I was thinking about it, I was like, alright, that's great and all, but here coming up pretty soon, I'm not gonna be skipping 5 ruptures at a time. Because once you're past, like, Rupture, I feel like once you're past Rupture 80, you're really not going to want to be skipping 5 at a time. Early on, sure, that's a good strategy. And so then part of me is like, why don't I just save the 1,000,000 gold? But then the completionist in me is like, nah, we gotta get all the fort upgrades, you know what I mean? Can't be skipping out on that. So we'll get it. We'll dump the 1,000,000 gold. Oh, this boss too. This one will kill you really fast if you're not careful. Make sure you maintain a little bit of distance from it. Oh, come on. What is my crit chance anyway? 56. Can I get that up? We could, well, let's just keep going. We'll just keep going until I gotta clear bags again, and then we'll check dailies. We'll check everything at that point. Also, I'm thinking about revisiting my passive tree. I'm pretty happy with it. I accomplished all my goals that I usually aim for. So, and remember, you can get more passive skill tree points in Catacombs level 2. Unless they've changed it. You can, it's just, most people, you know, you're not going to max them all out. You're not going to run that many Catacombs level 2 to be able to really max it out, but it is possible. I always try to get, I always go to the infinite wind, damage, then I come over to all the life nodes. My goal is to get all of the big nodes that I can. I don't know why. Maybe I should go for XP more, but I never do because I feel like I don't want to. And then I always try to get the 2 elements that I want, and then that middle one, because that's all of them. All the elements. It's not fair. I want it now. I'm killing a Rupture Lord. Oh, that was the other one we ran. Yeah, it was the Divine Shield and the damage buff. For every point in the crafting skill, digging deeper, gain 1 XP bonus. That could be good for grinding later. There's your phasing stuff. Agility while phasing, stamina while phasing. I'm gonna hold on to that. There you go, gain 2 base damage for every energy above 100. Don't feel like that's that good. And then we're just gonna look for double rolls here. I swear the weapons don't double roll anymore. Nothing. There we go. Oh, mine are better. One double rolled item. They really need to indicate that they're double rolled, man. I was going to check these. These have the inventory, which I know right now. The only reason I have... I don't even know why I have those boots, to be honest with you. Let's just see that these are going to be obviously more expensive since they already have stats on them. It's way more expensive to reroll than it is to add. And these are trash. And this one I was just going to hold on to for science later. I already have a necklace with it, but we'll see if we can... We have options to craft. 25 shadow stones. Nice. Nice. And then I always convert my fire. We don't use fire orbs, but we are going to be using Arcane eventually. Maybe. I don't know. I'm deciding if I want to. I don't know. The reason I say that is because my Arcane Apocalypse, it shares these crafting materials with trinkets. And trinket and belt. And the belt is what my build is actually built around. Static charge. So I feel like I'd be better off upgrading static charge than Arcane Apocalypse since I'm forced to actually choose between the two. How many eggs I got? 14. Need 20. I might go run an Elysia or something. I know. Oh, I should just keep farming for that friggin' helmet enchant, though. See where we're at on dailies. Elites. Almost 100 more elites. Okay. We're gonna keep farming. I really want that helmet enchant. It's going to be insane, man. It's going to increase my damage. I'll be able to actually push once I get it. I love these elites. I like. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of fun just sidestepping those, the 3 claws. And then when the claws, like you go right between them, it just feels good. You feel like, oh man, that was a good play, you know? Then when you get hit, it feels bad. I like that you have the choice to either try to weave between or just outrange it. Waiting for a big elite here and we'll use my charged ability. Didn't do anything. I think it actually did less damage, man. Double of 0 is still 0. Look at that. I need to just start speeding these. I get addicted to them and I don't want to leave because they just keep giving me monsters to kill. It's addicting, you know? It needs to be like as soon as I'm at 100, I just dip out. Clinton Shepard, thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. We've had quite a few new subscribers the past few days too. I appreciate it. Glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm gonna be up late tonight. I just had my energy drink. I'm gonna be up late tonight getting some videos out that I've been wanting to get done, but I was holding off on until launch because they were changing things so frequently that it almost wasn't worth it. It was like literally I'd come out with a video and then 10 minutes later they'd change it. It would change what I was talking about with Tom and Jerry over here, you know? I feel like now we're in a good... They're calling it a stable launch, so to me that means we're probably going to be good for at least 6 weeks, is my guess. I feel like 6 weeks is a long time in the action RPG world. Even the 2 days wasn't too bad. There was like, they did a 2-day season right before launch, and I set that one out. At that point, I was like, dude, I'm gonna wait, go in there. And what I did was I played Diablo 1 for 2 days, and it made the 2 days go really fast. Freaking love that game. I often think about, I'm definitely gonna play it again when I get bored of this, or after I get bored of Vessel, whatever happens. Trying to keep an eye on my time essence. I really just want to get this. I should have kept a counter of how many ruptures I had to do to freaking get it. Could just count the ones I do have. But I feel like that'll be depressing if we do that, so just gonna grind. The time spent counting could be time spent grinding. Always remember that. This is where I'm like, do I kill the trash mobs or just get the 3 from this dude? I shouldn't have. That's a lot of books. That's good. It's worth it. Did I open one bookshelf? I think it was actually in that Sand Guardian dungeon. And the bookshelf dropped 4,500 books. The daily is 6,500, so I was already more than half. I don't know if I've seen this boss interrupt or what in the world, man. This is the underground enclave boss. I don't know if I've seen this interrupter before. That's cool. There's your one for crit chance above 100 and get arcane damage. I keep thinking, like, maybe I got it and didn't see it, you know? Like, am I really just that unlucky right now? What's going on? Once my bag's at 150, we'll go. These things are really fun when you have 2, 3 out at the same time. Really fun. And then their AoEs overlap. Best is when you try to maneuver out of one and you just accidentally teleport or dodge roll into the next one. Especially if you don't have enough mana regen, and then you're just sitting there out of mana and you can't even dodge, and then you're just dead. Anyways, we do need to do that, Elisa, because that's going to give us the. Whenever we dodge, we get a buff to lightning damage. I was going to grab that, but instead I went with the inventory one. You can get all the buffs in there, so it's just your first 3 or 4. You're kind of deciding what you want first, but you'll be able to get them all when you're doing that pet dungeon, so it's all good. Once you have them all, it just each time you run it, you get 5% more damage on there. It scales up, and it's also awesome because on the like this dude's ran 54 Alicias. Insane. I love that they show that. That's a lot. Get the slug and then boss. I should get all that loot. Whoa, that egg straight up gave me a key, guys. What? Usually they just give you an egg, and you need 20 eggs to make one key. That one gave me a straight up key. Loot all the chicken eggs. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that could happen. Alright, guess we are looting everything. Did not know that was possible. Actually, I'm going to write that down real quick. In my notes here. So I was, I'm going to be honest with you, I was like, just not looting them. So I was like, man, this seems like it's going to take forever to get 20. They're cheap. You should always loot them. You should loot everything, to be honest. Just loot everything. You need everything. Everything in the game has a purpose. We got it. We got it. Watch this. Make sure I actually unlock it. This is why all the other modifiers, I'm going to show you here. All the other modifiers, I'm like, nah. But in order to make this good, you have to, on your skill tree, you have to get all these inventory slots. That's what makes this modifier really good. We're going to go over here to the monogram. I can't tell you, man. I've been waiting for a long time for this to drop. So that I can put on my helmets. So here's what we're at. So before I enchant it, we're at 2,600 damage, okay? 8,700 CR if you want to go off that. Now we're going to throw this on there. One additional damage bonus for each extra inventory slot. So not each inventory slot, each extra. You start out with a baseline of inventory slots, so it's only ones beyond that. Oh, I forgot I had all these bloods. Nice. Nice. Alright, alright, alright. And Enclave, I want to do this. I want to get the Scorpion mount. I should have saved up for these. Yeah, these two, well, Minlow Deer, Olympus was kind of long too, but this Minlow Deer before launch was extremely long and boring. And felt pointless, but it's just a boss arena now. And like before, it was like you had to go through this huge dungeon and you'd get lost, and it was obnoxious. Now, everything that you could find in that dungeon is just in the reward room at the end of it. It's awesome, dude. It respects your time almost. Feels good. Yeah, if you go watch my old pet guide video, it's going to look drastically different than this. This is the new version of it. It's so much easier, man. Look at the pet guide video, and I haven't updated that one for a while. I'm planning to here soon. You had to like dive under the water, and then you'd have to get this. It was a lot. It was a lot. They also added weapon enchants too, so you can basically get another effect. Yeah. Yeah, but they were so long. Remember how long they were? They made them just... Oh, Catacombs is probably the other one you're thinking of. They reworked Catacombs, too. Oh, I already have the dodge roll buff, then. Ah, it's this one. I did have that. Okay. Okay, I thought I didn't have that one yet. But now what they... I don't remember what I was going to say. I don't remember. Just keep that dude up. The number one dude on the leaderboard's done 50 of these. Can you imagine, man? Need a nap after that, you know? I just wish they'd let you put in, like, let me put in 10 keys and just get 10 times the rewards. I feel like that'd be a good way to do it. Thanks for the follow, Swarm PB. Ooh, here we go. Number one piece of advice, though, join a fellowship. I don't have one open because I'm gonna once Oh, I didn't put that in here. Hold on, I gotta write this down. I didn't start a fellowship because as soon as Vessel of Hatred comes out, I'm gonna be on that. I'm gonna try to get better at making Diablo 4 videos. It's my goal. Going into Vessel. So now we're going to go into the infinite loop here where I can get more lightning. So every time I do it now, it's just 5% more lightning damage. Insane. Insane. I think that guy's done it 50 times. Dude, insane. Look at these buffs, dude. Almost 400 stacks, and then you also get the damage. That reminds me, I should pop all these. I'm gonna save to pop all the bottled slugs until I get ready to do a bunch of infused ruptures. That means if you haven't played in 3 months, you haven't seen what they've done to infused ruptures. They've made it so that if you probably remember these fortune tokens that you would turn in to the dude, you'd turn in 3 and get like a random key or whatever. You can still do that, but don't. Instead, what you do now is you use an infused beetle to infuse your rupture. You go in there, and as long as you have one of those keys, an NPC will show up where you give him that coin, and you can pick. It gives you 3 different choices, and they're randomized of which ones you can choose that will modify the rupture to give you different rewards, but then also make things more harder. Kind of like the Infernal Hordes if you played the Diablo 4. But it's only one, but it's for the whole rupture. And my favorite one they have is every container in the rupture will be health stones. But the bad part of it is there's constantly rupture-wide earthquakes. So you're constantly having to get in that AoE, but that's not a problem. You're guaranteed to get a buttload of them health stones. And I think I did one run and I got like 1,500 health stones, which is incredible. Those are what increase your max HP permanently. But there's other ones you can get too. I don't remember what they all are, but it's a great feature. But the problem I have with it is there's no way right now that I know of to sit and actually target farm for those fortune tokens. They're very RNG. I wish there was a way to target farm those. I think you can get them from that one vendor by using these shards, fortune fragments, but it's not reliable. That's the problem. It's not reliable, so it's kind of. We're looking for a static charge duration weapon enchant. That's what we're looking for next. And then when I find that, I'm going to have to find an actual weapon I can craft. Remember, you can't craft on purple items. Which is sad. I think attack speed's... I like attack speed, personally. We were talking about it earlier with... I haven't tested this, but I'm pretty sure your higher attack speed will also make your secondary ability charge faster, too. Because I think it's based off enemy hit. I knew Nunari was going to test that attack speed and see if that theory is true or not. I haven't tried it. Alright, we used all those keys. We're saving Gravediggers till I have enough energy regen. I might now, but I'm not. And if you ever get a Sand Guardian, that's the little hourglass dungeon, go in there. I actually got this key to drop in there. And it's really, really good to do. It didn't? Okay, well, theory's proven wrong. Thanks for testing for me. What else could attack speed be good for, though? It could be good if you're doing like a lifesteal setup. Let's put it this way. I don't think attack speed's worth stacking 100%, but I also think you shouldn't just ignore it completely. Right, like a little bit's, a little bit's not going to hurt you. Now, if you have to decide between like attack speed or just flat damage, obviously flat damage, yeah, yeah, or strength, yeah. But like, I mean, like if you're crafting, you're looking on there and you have like 3 really good affixes, and the last one is attack speed. I mean, that's not a total dead stat. Still would be a useful item. I'm one of those that's like, let's just take a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Static charge. I should do... Oh, we could do Enclave. I think that's all I have, really. I'm not going to run a Kata until we hit a hard wall that we can't get past. Let's go do Enclave and then... we'll try to push. And if I get stuck, we'll run Kata. Then I literally made an Underground Enclave video like probably 2 weeks ago. It doesn't even look resemblant at all. It is totally different now. Instead of it being an awesome dungeon, it's a boss arena. That's literally all it is. All the other information in that video is still accurate though, so it's still good. Still good. Not the fossils. You can't get your stones back. Not that, as far as I know, you can't respec your fossils. I wish you could. But you can always grind it. It always feels bad. That's why, like, early on I try to decide what offhand and like a stance weapon I want to run. It just feels bad to switch when you've invested all your materials into one. Yeah, I wish you could. See? You get your belts, you get everything. Here's your phasing. Literally, phasing allows you to move through enemies, but you can scale that up with other stuff we were talking about earlier. So phasing and bloodlust are both helmets, so you cannot run both. That's what that means. I didn't get that mount, did I? I didn't see it in there. What's this one look like? Monogram recipes. Mirror does. So if you're farming for those materials, you want to make sure you're farming the bottom left one down here. We are going to slowly try to push. I'm not going to go straight into the grave. We're going to try to slowly push up, see what we can do. I haven't pushed for a while, so fingers crossed. Definitely tell a difference from 70 to 80. Oh yeah, these little aura buffs that I got on my pad. What do those stack up to? Must be the 3. Oh no, it's still stacking. I think it's this. I wonder what that stacks to. Does it say? What does it say? I don't know what buff it is. I'm going to have to look at it later. It's got to be that one. We're at 9, 10. I don't know. We'll have to see when I get towards the end of the rupture how many stacks we're at. 15. No, it's still going. You know, I don't know if that is the right buff I'm looking at. I don't think it is. We'll test it out later and quit worrying about it. Actually look at the monsters instead of staring at my buffs. Get myself killed. That was dangerous what I just did there. I walked right in front of that wolf as he was about to charge. Wow, 20 bags? That means you can do 6 of these and get your infused. That's not bad. I wonder how many essences you get at 100. Back here. Oh no, oh no! Scared. I'm just glad, I'm honestly glad it's this boss. Go for all of the AoEs. We'll go for an 85 next. We'll go for an 85, see how that goes. That one felt pretty comfortable. I need all the frickin' planks I can get. I never have enough. It's just weird that that's the rare materials. Like, the very first biome. It's the most rare materials. I don't know if it's a bug or what. I just am always out of planks. So these, when you're pushing, what I've noticed here is the elites are 100% worth killing, but they have a lot of health. So what I try to do is I try to just get them in a circle so they're all in like a big pile, and I'll just kind of rotate around the edge of that circle. Just kind of going around the diameter of it, or the, what do they call it? Diameter is across. What is it, perimeter? It's perimeter, right? That's around it, I think. I don't know math very well, apparently. In a while. And yeah, just dance around the perimeter of that circle, just kind of chopping them down. And then you'll end up cleaving. Now, there's certain elites like this one. This one's not bad, but if you see Trucks the Imp, that one you want to blast down immediately. That one's obnoxious to fight. These Unks the Imps are not bad. But if you get 2 or 3 of these things out of those lasers and get scissored, not a lot of fun, I'll tell you. I like those big lasers though, because I find it fun that when they spawn in to try to guess which direction they're gonna rotate in. I usually guess wrong, but I shouldn't have gone through that. I just wanted those essences. Go. And then if we get this, we'll have enough circumference. That's what it was. Perimeters for like squares, right? Circumference. That's what it was. It's been a while. All right, give me a break. With the protractor, you know what they're called? back in math class. Oh, jeez. Funny thing is, I probably could have gone and asked my kid and he would have known. He would have known. Alright, anything good? Well, we get our card, that's for sure. I still haven't really found... I don't really know what the strategy... I guess I kind of know the strategy with cards. Like, I always go for crit damage, crit chance. That's, like, top priority. And then I like to go for more survivability cards, but I don't know. I don't know what the meta is when it comes to your cards, but I always try to pay attention to how many I do have down here, you can see. Where I have 9, but one of them's already a completed set, so I have 8, but I'm still working on the set 4. So when we're looking in here, we'll obviously see if they're good. Crit chance and luck. Not that good. So we're going to reroll. I usually will reroll until I find a card that's, one that I already have, so we're working on that deck a little bit. Otherwise, you're going to be you're going to have so many different cards, but you're not going to have any stacks. So what happens is when you find a stack, you get double the bonuses from them. And I think, yeah, it takes 3 cards, and then when you get your 4th card, you get 2 extra free, so you're literally doubling. Lightning damage and flat damage is actually really good. I'm very tempted to grab that. Or should I re-roll and try to complete a set? Let's see which ones we have. The crit chance and crit damage would be insane if I could complete that. I don't have many that are... Ooh, the inventory slots would be good too. Ooh, we're close to this one. See if we can get the damage and inventory slots. Oh no, I should have taken it. There it is. Okay, okay. You can always respec. You can always re-roll those and try to gamble again for the cards you want. Alright, we are on to... Ooh, what do we unlock? Good way to turn in all my books, I guess. And we got 1 million gold. So now we can go straight to 90 if we want. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. I don't know how this is going to go. There's a skull on there telling me I shouldn't do it, but, you know, it's never stopped me. Just I'll walk right into that. This is a little bit intense. Oh, this is where I'm like, do I just... I don't like to dive through the pack that I have grouped up. That will get you killed. You'll get body blocked in there. Perhaps unless you're phasing, but... Yeah, exactly. They're just suggestions, yeah. We don't follow the recommendations around here. We do what I want, when I want, how I want, alright? Good. Live and learn, live and learn. Yes. The yellow signs, they just mean speed up, right? I mean, honestly, it is going pretty decent. Then again, I feel like I'm playing pretty good right now, other than that. What in the world? This is the imp right here. This guy you gotta blast down. He's gonna sit there and spam you. And if you can't blast down trucks, it's always... Yeah, we're just going to have to outrange him. Just say if you can't get him, if you can sit there so that as soon as he spawns his laser, tuck behind him. It's a good way to dodge that too, but we're not in a very good spot right now to be doing that. What happened there when I about sharded my pants was I used my charge ability, which turns off your auto attack, and I forgot to restart my auto attack. Well, that's how you auto attack, is you double tap the button, right? And so my guy wasn't attacking, he was just standing there waiting to die. That's all that was. Right there. Oh man. Two more. Where's the rupture portal? Here we go. Start working our way there. There we go. Not gonna say it out loud. I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm not gonna say it out loud. Thank goodness. I was gonna say I hope it's not the snow boss. I don't know if this one's any better. Oh my gosh. Oh, I stepped right into that. I stepped right into it. We'll give it one more try. We'll give 90 one more try. And then hopefully we get an easier boss. That's part of pushing too, is you're going to be fishing for a good boss. Like if we can get such kitty, much meow, that one's pretty good. It does spawn some ads in there that can be annoying, but little mages. These. Need to see how much those stack up to. I want to kill that shadow ghoul. Whatever. But they usually have a lot of health. We'll just slowly kite them around. Yeah, we're probably at a point, if we don't succeed this one, we'll go hit a catacombs. If we wanted to, we could go back and try like a 90 or a 87 or something. But I'll probably just go do a catacombs because we're going to get a second key. We're one key ahead right now for catacombs keys because day one, double lasers. Oh, we're going to get, oh my goodness. Day one, I did not use my cata key immediately. I held on to that thing and ended up getting one key ahead. So eventually you'll get so many catacombs keys that you're not going to be fully dependent on the daily turn-ins. But yeah, starting out, it's good to try to push as far as you can without running catacombs. But if you're really truly stuck, it's okay to use cata key. Obviously, you can get more. Alright, here we go. When you get the 20 of the essence bags is nice. Hey, look what boss it is. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Subster. Dude, I was talking about you earlier. What's up, man? Thanks. For the follow. Oh my gosh, my shield saved my butt right there. Now, these are all the ads I was talking about. I don't know how this is going to go down, guys. All those ads. Look at them all. Oh no. With all these ads, the death sentence, yeah. Alright, we're going to do catacombs. Oh man. Another thing too, if you're like taking a drink of water and you pause the game, it'll pause your buffs. So if you have like those 2-minute long buffs that we were talking about earlier, could be a smart move. Could be a smart move. That's actually some higher item level gear. Maybe there'll be an upgrade in there. Ooh, look at that. Look, I AFK'd the other day. I was doing lunch, getting all the kids fed in 84. Oh, it's risky. And I came back. There was like 25 hourglass portals in my home fort. It was crazy. I wish they either need to all stay or they need to say what level each one is, because you're just like guessing which one to go in. I don't have enough movement speed to get out of that little annoying AoE. Give me the buffs. Give me the buffs. Oh no. You can't fall off this thing as far as I know. I've tried. I always try. More dots, more dots, more dots. Curious to see how these ads are going to go down. I'm worried I'm going to get double tapped by them. Well, that's a slow wind-up AoE there. Oh, they can teleport to me. That ain't fair. Get me. I love that the hitbox is all the way over there. Oh, they light up. See, this is the first time I've seen the hourglasses since launch. For during the actual boss fight. Do they do something different? It used to be you'd have to get those to make the ads. Oh yeah, no, they still are immune until you get them. Okay, that didn't change. It just looks so different. Gosh, I told you this 84 was gonna be a fun time. I don't really worry too much about the ads on this fight, just because they just respawn when they die anyway, so. I think they go away for a little bit. Tell them to take a little bit of the pressure off. Whoa. Burn, burn, burn. Make sure I'm keeping up my dodge buff. 28 seconds on that. See, the ads are back. sit on the boss. We almost got him down. Now what I'm curious here, when we kill this, there's a chest. I was talking about it earlier this evening. The chest at the end. I actually got a Kata 2 key from. When the affixes are on there, because I can look at what I can roll for free. But then the other part of me is like, it costs so many more mats to actually reroll that way. But lifesteal chance, I like. Small crit chance, I like. Boss damage, I like. And then on top of this, we can actually roll. I'll take that crit chance. The other one in there, Arcane Totem. That's not what we're running. You can also get our modifier on there. Wow, this is just gonna be. I don't think we're gonna. I think it's gonna be as good as we want. I'm going to do something really stupid on this, because I want to. I know. I know. I know. Why is he doing that, you say? And then here's the other thing. So I could have... The smarter thing to do would have been to go into the crit and upgrade the crit instead of life on lifesteal chance, but... What's done is done, and I did what I did. Cool with that. Movement speed during Bloodlust, okay. Now I'm wondering, wow, that was expensive to craft. Holy jeepers, I didn't realize it cost that much. So we're going to see 3,200. It's still 400 more damage. The only thing we're losing is nothing. It's a massive upgrade. And our lifesteal chance. Now we need to get lifesteal. Lifesteal is weird because you have your lifesteal chance, which is obviously your chance to steal life, but then you have your actual lifesteal, which is how much. And if you have 0, you could be if your lifesteal chance is 100%, but your lifesteal is 0, it will not work. So you got to have both basically for it to work. Check these other boots out, see if they can even compete. Lightning damage. Wow, that seems high too. Dead stats. Yeah, we're gonna chalk those up as a loss. I'm really, really proud of these boots. That's awesome, man. I literally thought, this is stupid. They're gonna suck. But there you go. Now we need a really highly rolled lifesteal item. Let's get this. So you can craft large damage and armor stones, and you can also craft just armor damage. The conversions are the same. These ones just cost residue to craft, but they give this stats are equivalent, so just craft the smaller ones. Don't waste your... It's not a lot of residue again. Unless they've changed it since launch. Like the amount it costs, they equal out. What's up, man? What is this? Crit damage? Wow. So maybe I should be popping that on bosses. Oh, you get actual crafting XP for making the large ones. Okay. Okay. Maybe it is worth the 1 residue then. I don't know. I didn't know you got crafting XP. I thought it was just literally... I was looking at the... how much you get. I figured it was random. I farmed the Helmet Island. I can't remember which one. This thing's Swamps or Mirror. I don't know. Whatever the Helmet Island is, I farmed. No joke. A lot. I probably farmed it for 5 hours before I got the modifier I was looking for. Gotta make sure you're not a bot, man. That's all I do. That's all I do. I don't think I'm much of a trash talker, but... nah. Ooh, hey, look at that. I got almost 5k books from that. That's literally almost the entire daily right there. That's the chest. That's what I was talking about earlier. I couldn't remember where it was from. It wasn't a bookshelf. It was actually from this chest. And look, this one was lower level, way easier, and I actually got better loot. Got better loot. What else do I want to do? So I'll show you. Look at all these. I literally farmed all these monograms. All these helmets. I don't want to count how many because it'd be really depressing, but that's how long it took to get my inventory slot mod. Oh, each one of these is one rupture. It's an absolute freaking grind. Let's go try another. Yeah, that's how long it took to get. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It wasn't as much sheet damage as I thought it would be, but I still like it. Yeah, yeah. Is there one that scales off strength? Let me know. I need to know so I can push. I want to get Rupture 100. That's my goal tonight. I don't know if it's going to happen. So I've only got 1 hour left, and then I'm going to go a bunch of videos I want to make. Thank you for the follow. Alex Williams, $22.99. Appreciate it. I always do strength. I don't know why. I just always do. I think it's just out of habit, honestly. I just tab right click it all the time. I don't even think about it. We were talking about that earlier. Oh no! Nunari was stacking full wisdom. I think you switched it up now, but yeah, I haven't compared the two, but like right now some stamina would definitely help me out. Yeah, this is, we're gonna have to run a catacombs, I think, to get through this. $51. Yeah, and he got to like, Rupture 75 doing full wisdom too. I've talked to a few people where they'll do like the wisdom, and then like in their passive tree they'll do all the experience nodes and stuff. That's what I like about this game. Just kind of do whatever you want. Just grind. I didn't know they nerfed strength. I literally, like I said, I do strength. I think just out of habit. Literally just out of habit. Two more essence, come on. Game was starting to lag a little bit there. I need to look into that. Much better than that other boss. Not gonna get too confident here. This guy, no joke. He did trick me earlier. I thought he went under the ground earlier. He was hiding in a corner. Oh my goodness. It's all the dodging. I'm just constantly out of energy. Yep. Had to get out of that one. Oh, man. Got the body blocked in there. I don't usually like playing this close to the wall. And that's the exact reason. Luckily my shield was up, or that I would have been dead. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. I'm not reading chat right now, but I'm in the zone on this. It's so bright. I need sunglasses. Oh! Let's go, team. Let's freaking go. All right. With the nerf to strength and the addition of the energy damage on helmet and double energy on relic. Okay, I guess I don't know what those are. And then is that for like the charging your secondary ability? Is that what you're talking about? And then Arcane time, you can start to switch to some other. Yeah, I haven't got that far yet. Does the maul damage help with burning shield damage? Like, are they shared? So as far as I know, your stance. So stance is your weapon, right? So mauls in this case. The only thing that scales your offhand damage would be maul crit chance and maul crit damage. Just straight up maul damage does not affect your offhand, as far as I know. I was told that prior to launch, though, so that could have changed since launch. Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Oh. And then you just stack max energy with that. Which one of these? Does one of these give you more energy or no? Energy regen. But you double your energy, so there you go. That's insane. So you charge your skill by, I think it's by, I don't know if it's by killing or attacking, but you can see right there on my R ability, you can see it's charging up with the little blue pips down there. Very slowly it's charging up. I think I broke it. It's not charging anymore. That is slowly. And then when that's charged all the way up, it'll be shining right now, kind of flashing down there, the little R ability. And then when you hit it, boom, it does double damage. And you can get modifiers that will make it charge twice as fast. And you can also get a modifier that makes it so your charge second ability does double the double damage, so literally quadruple damage. But what was the downside of that? You can't, I think it was you can't use your Q ability, you can only use your R ability, right? I think that's what that was. That's how you charge it. There's other stuff you can do with that whole mechanic too, but two-handed weapon. Let's see. I beat a 90. Can we just take a minute and just appreciate that fact? I beat a 90. I progressed. We're looking for double rolls here. I didn't get that lucky on those, but that's alright. Illusion of Zelkor, Spear, Lightning Totem, Health regen's not bad, but not what we're going for. Crit damage. The reason I'm crafting these is you can see the armor on there is 109. That's a double roll. It rolled double. Or whatever. I really thought, Zubster and I were talking about it before, I really thought at launch that they would add a way to show that it's a better roll than normal. It was sad they didn't add that in. Oh, that's a dead stat, so we're not going to use that. They're all trash. They really, really should. Can they still... Oh, so the weapon... I was literally wondering, because weapons, I've never seen a double roll this launch, but... I guess it's good that it's rare, because it... well, it's not good. It should be common. Come on, give me my freaking double rolls. Alright, I think we're probably done with dailies, so I'll teach you guys another trick you can do with dailies that are pretty cool. If you haven't seen my daily guide video. Well, I don't think that video needs updated. That video is still the... I don't think anything's changed with that video, so that one I won't need to update. What it is... let's turn in these two.
May the spirit protect us.
11 levels, not bad. I'll take it. So what you want to do is you want to get this enchant on your bracers. That when you complete all of your dailies, you get 250,000 gold. Now you can farm that from the Macedonian Firelands. You can go farm that. So you'll just go to the Macedonian, am I saying it right? Let's call it Firelands. And you can just farm it until you find that. And then in order to put it on your bracer, you are going to have 4 affixes that you can just put on there. And once you have 4, come over to your throne, throw your bracer in, and throw that on there. It was the very first bracer monogram I actually got this season, so I felt pretty lucky with that. And then, yeah, thanks, Dubster. Good luck on the grind, man, and thanks again for sharing all your knowledge on the game. I appreciate it. So we are making sure we have that on. And you're going to turn in your dailies. And you unlock these, I think, Rupture level 20. Unlock them really early. They reset at 11 a.m. Central Time. And once you've turned them all in, boom, bada, bam, you got yourself 250,000 gold. Yes, yes. Make sure you're getting your maximum potential of those daily turn-ins. Don't be like me and forget about that. I forgot about it for a while. Then the other awesome part of these dailies, too, is now we've got these keys we can go run. So first off, we're going to run another Alicia. Just make sure that if you're doing that where you're switching out your bracer, don't keep it in your inventory. Otherwise, you're going to accidentally disenchant it. Make sure you put it back in your stash. I've done that. I actually did it twice in one season. I accidentally deleted it and I had to craft a new bracer for that. Yes, I have to laugh to keep my sanity, alright. I didn't see what that enchant was. I always get worried I'm going to hit the exit here and miss out on all my loot. The Dragon Trainer. Need one more dragon blood to craft another one of those. Oh, what else did we get? We got another Kata key. You get an enclave. I don't know if you get an enclave key from that, do you? We should go. Actually, I'm waiting on these until I can run Rupture 100. Shadowforge. I think you need. Oh, it's blood dragons. Those aren't that good. Let's go see if I can craft a Shadowforge, and if not, we'll go do Catacombs. I think you need 2. Maybe. I don't really like doing Shadowforge. Yeah, you need 2 of them. I don't really like doing Shadowforge. I find it long and boring. But it gives pretty good stuff, so it's worth doing. Ancient Catacombs. Look how much this one's changed. This is another one where you could throw on your magery if you wanted to just blast everything and not have to run around as much. But you're still going to have to run around to collect all the... cost the exact same material. So if you're just like farming underground, enclave, but you're able to clear like Rupture 100, you're probably going to be better off doing Olympus than you would be Enclave. You're going to see me farming Enclave more than I should, and that's just because I want the Scorpion mount. Because that thing will chop down It'll break resources for you. Which, the more I think about it, I'm kind of like, nah, it's really worth it. Is it really worth giving up all the other ones to farm for? I think it is. Alright, let's sort here. 161 endurance. It's like almost the exact same. It's nah. I like the one I have on. Then you have your stance items. So these are your stance items. These ones I feel like, I don't know. We're gonna put them in the stash. I don't know. There's some of them are good, I guess. I used to run like full stance gear until I really found out about all the awesome crafting you can do. Stamina while phasing. Nah. And then these orange items, they're red when you mouse over them. Better, I'm going colorblind. But disenchanting those is what gets you these residue that we use to add on with actual modifiers. And you saw it when I modified this helmet, added on that thing, how much it was, like 450 of that residue. Just add one on there. Increase 10% chance to spawn a container when killing an elite. That's pretty good. That'd be for your farming stuff when you're doing your infused. And it rolled flat damage. But I don't know if I can give up the armor. That's my thing. $150 armor? Dude, I can't believe my eyes right now. Well, that's the glyph. I feel like I need to just start working on like little builds that I want to test and just do it. Maybe tomorrow I'll start working on that. Oh man, the armor, but the mod on it. I don't think the mod on it's what I want. That'd be your wisdom build, I guess. We're just looking at the armor, guys. That's what we're looking for here, to see if the armor rolled good, if it double rolled, we'll craft it. Yeah, that one did have mount speed though. That's the crappy thing about these red items, is it's got to have the double roll and a modifier that you want. And that can be pretty rare to find. So that modifier, I don't like that. You move extremely slowly to 100% more damage. I did not like that modifier. Was this one good? Yeah. This one's rare because it rolled double and had the mod I want, and it has 11 specs. Wow. You get 50% more damage. Killing a monster or hitting an elite or boss while Bloodlust is active will give you stacks of blood, increasing your damage by 1% per stack, so you can get up to 50. I feel like that Bloodlust, I feel like I'm going to save that. I kind of want to just test out Bloodlust, see if it's any good. I need to organize this thing. Damage buff from potions. Armor. Oh, wait a minute. I have really crappy gloves. These might be good. I personally like the white and yellow items better than I do the red, just because I have more freedom with them. I actually get more excited than I do. Seems weird, right? You would think like the red, like the legend, I don't know if they're called legendary, but like the unique legendary items would be like exciting. Like you're kind of just locked down. Like, if it didn't roll what you want, like you're screwed on it then. Oh my gosh, 124 armor on that ring, man. This is why Catacombs is good, guys. This is why you don't run Cata until you're at your absolute limit. Got all that. We got 4 items that potentially could be an upgrade. So send me your luck. We get some good rolls. So we have insane armor. This one sucks, man. What a letdown. What a freaking dude. That would have been so good. Why'd I hold on to these? Oh, because my gloves suck. So these are... I feel like these are gonna have to have energy regen somewhere in there. Endurance is good. That's part of your lifesteal. We would want that. Max health is good. I'd probably keep max health. And Arcane. These actually could be really good gloves. I just don't know if I have the materials. That craft just crit, dude. I think we're going to keep max. I can't believe that just happened. Let's just compare real quick. So the energy regen's going to take a massive hit, so it's always good to check. So you can see right now I can spam my ability. Now, if I throw on my new gloves, we are losing 9.5 energy regeneration. And you can see here, we're not going to be able to infinitely spam my ability. So we're not going to craft this item, but we are going to hold on to it. And maybe we'll be able to pick up energy regen, perhaps in a different slots, then be able to puzzle that into our build. But for now, we're going to shelf it. It is better stats, but running out of mana mid-fight like that is no fun. Deathblade, we definitely... The endurance is good. Crit damage is good. All crit chance is good. They're all good. Well, let's see. I don't think I have materials for the crit damage. We probably want to upgrade the crit chance. So I know the good thing to do would be to upgrade our crit chance or crit damage if I had the materials. But that's not what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade endurance because I want to test something. Not a single... Oh, there we go. One epic roll. So what we're testing here is lifesteal. I want to see how much endurance really affects life, so I don't think it is that much. Oh, endurance also does give energy regen. I didn't know that. So here's, right now, whenever I lifesteal, I'll only steal 9% of my total health. So if this has 33 endurance, it doesn't really do anything. It's not good. It's not really good. But I think it's still an upgrade. You get more crit chance. Yeah, I think it's still an upgrade, and the armor. We're gonna call that an upgrade. This has to roll. This has to have flat damage on it, which it does. Energy regen. And endurance. It's meant to be. It's meant to frickin' be. I just can't roll this till I get more planks. Should we go farm? That's fine. Please crit roll. Please crit roll. So what? This is another thing Zubster taught me. So what you can do here is that we don't have any planks, but what we could do is roll off the damage and re-roll it and try to get it to crit. Because if that crits, you're looking at over 100 flat damage on there. And mine currently only have like 38. So we need to farm a buttload of planks. And this ring could really be good. I just look at my materials, dude. Like, I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but it's like I have almost 1,000 of every, more than 1,000 of regular material. Only 160 planks. What gives? So what we're gonna do, if you're like, well, where's this material come from? You're gonna go over to your handy dandy wiki, click on your materials, your wood. Remember, you don't want to farm Mardoff because that does not drop monograms. It drops wood, but not monogram recipes. We're gonna want to farm mirror or planks. Alright. Let's just farm a few. We're gonna farm 75s for a bit. We could infuse one. Yeah, let's infuse one. Let's infuse one. Why not? Why not? Use up our token. So here's the NPC, and you can pick one of your modifiers. Now, remember, you have to have a token, and you have to infuse a rupture in order to see this. If you don't do those things, you won't have this option. So you have a higher chance to find golden tears, but there's no health regen. That one seems good. All elite containers will be health stone containers. That's usually the one I go through. But there's no lifesteal. Or gain double essence, but the rupture has a chance to spawn a global earthquake. We're going to go with golden, and the reason for that is this double essence is cool, but the golden tears give like more than double essence. So in my mind, that one makes the most sense. The no health regen might suck, but we'll find out. That and also the global earthquakes. It's obnoxious. So now that we've picked that modifier, we are going to want to sit in here for the majority of the time. Remember, you only have 10 minutes in the rupture, and if you run out of time, the rupture closes. So you need to kind of be thinking, like in my head right now, I'm like, okay, it could, like if I got that really annoying boss that we're not going to say, it could potentially take me over 2 minutes to kill. Worst case scenario, and I know I'm being a little bit probably too cautious. Of course, there's an Elven capital entrance in my Infused. Why, game? Why? Wouldn't have mattered. I don't have a key anyway, but those are your crafting dungeons. You can't even see those unless you put points into the Elven tree. What in the world? You can find a golden version of these that don't require a key. At least you used to be able to. So what we're gonna want to do, and I was talking about the time, so I'm gonna give myself at least 2 minutes to kill boss. There's a golden tear, not tear, tear. I'll never get it right. But once you do kill the boss, they give you an extra 3 minutes to loot. So literally, as long as you can get the boss kill in the time, that's all that really matters. They used to not do that. It used to be that was your time to kill the boss and loot. And there was one time that I actually pushed it. I lost all my loot literally by... Dude, if I would have had a second and a half more, I would be able to get it all. Another tear. Kind of getting scared right now. Really. I'm blocked. Oh, see, that egg didn't give a key. I thought they all did for now, but yeah, no, it's random. Love that. Oh, I'm so dead. Get out of there. Keep an eye on our timer. Oh, those frickin' dogs, man. Gotta get those. Oh, body blocked in there again. This is... It's getting sketchy. That's why you don't try to dive through there like I've been doing. Oh, that's some crazy loot I just got. Oh, that was from those slugs. Hey. If I die, I'm going to be very sad. I think we'll give myself 3 minutes on boss. We'll see what's going on at that time. When we get down to 3 minutes left, and maybe we'll just go in and... Don't dive in there. We're not phasing. You can't go through monsters right now. Awesome, man. I love this game. Yo, I leveled up in the middle of them, dude. That wasn't even planned. That wasn't even planned. That was awesome. Blasted all of them. That was good. I was in there like, no, body blocked again, and boom, level up. They're dead. Love that. I gotta get all these auras too. The terror is what's causing that. Oh wow, 150 trinket scraps. That's amazing. What I need is the elemental scraps right now, though. 3.5 more minutes. The infused ones, they're cool, and it's a cool mechanic with the whole being able to pick your modifier type deal. It's cool, but after about 5 minutes of going in the circle in the same rupture, it's kind of like, all right, let's move on. But I can't just dip out because I've used that token, and they're pretty freaking rare. So I'm kind of hoping we get one more golden tear to make this worth it. Otherwise it might feel a little bit like a letdown. Got a dog out here. Okay, got him. A good one. Oh, there's a bog spawner over there. Okay, I haven't seen one of them in a while. Bog spawn, not spawner. Well, he's kind of spawning bogs, you know. I think. A double damage tap. Hey, lightning scraps. Ask and you shall receive. Is that a banshee? Is this what spawns the banshee portal? I think it is, guys. This is pretty rare. It's pretty rare, I think. It is. It is. It is. These are super rare. I don't even know how to do the dungeon. These are rare. You don't see these very often. So there's a gimmick to this boss, and I cannot remember what it is. But I know you don't target the boss. Instead, you want to... Is it like kill the ads or pick up the... Trying to remember. I'm gonna take a drink before going there. I'm like worried I'm gonna mess this up, you know? And I know the floor disappears while you're doing it too. I'm like, should I have wrote out another minute in that rupture maybe to try for a golden tear and then gone in? But oh well, we're here now. Here we go. Oh, and you cannot dodge in here either, I just found out. So I think it's literally you just get these things. And those... Oh no, I got stunned. These damage the boss when you get them. You cannot dodge roll or mount. And your life slowly drains. How am I going to get across there? And you can't use healing potions either. Oh! Oh! I don't know if it's... I lose. I don't know if attack speed helps out in this or not. No! I tried. That's all right. It's only the second time I've ever seen that dungeon spawn, and I've got almost 300 hours played. A little sad about the outcome of that. That's all right. And I didn't get any planks from running that. Why am I not getting planks? What's going on? Is this bugged? Let's run the one that I said you shouldn't run and see if I get planks. I wonder if they're bugged. I need planks to craft my god item, dude. I'm not even mad that I failed at that. I'm just happy it spawned, honestly. I feel lucky that I was able to see that, so I'm cool with it, man. So we are just gonna get 100 essence and dip out of here and see if I get any planks. I thought you got them from these. A world? I have to look it up. I have a feeling there's something off about this. And the reason you want to do at least 75, rupture level 75 if you can, is because you're getting these scrolls that are going to be used for some of the later dungeons and different stuff. Because if you're doing rupture 74 and lower, you're not getting those scrolls. I got 5 planks. Something's going on. Something's going on. I need more lifesteal. I think, yeah, I'm only leeching 90 or 96. It's nothing. You can get your lifesteal to like 50, 60%. Yeah, like even 40% would be awesome. Alright, I gotta figure out what's going on with these. I got a chunk of planks at the end, but nothing like what I would have expected. Maybe if I sit in there and get a plank like bundles that drop on the ground, I think would be kind of how you'd want to do that, but it's RNG if they drop or not. I'm looking on their Discord to see what's going on with planks. I don't know. these ones are old. I guess I don't see anything really about the plank spawning, but I don't know. I guess we'll just not worry about it and just hope we start getting more of them. Hey, just a pug 4. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't know why I'm not getting planks, but it is actually holding me back right now from that one thing I want to craft. That's alright. What do we want to farm next? I'm not farming planks. That's just going to make me mad. That's all that's going to do. We could do an Alicia. We could just run Infused if we wanted. What I don't know is if the Infused... I assume we just want to sit there in the whole thing. I think they just give more XP is like the big thing about them. Because we don't... I do have one more token we could use. We could do that. We could save up for... Actually, let's do this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to craft. We're going to try something crazy, dude. I don't even know if I should do this. We're going to try to run an Olympus. I'm spending 3 Dwarven runes to craft this, which is, at the point in the game I'm at, is expensive to me. But we're going to try it, because you can get some good stuff out of this. Before we go in there, let's clear our bag. Nothing great. I can actually craft another Elisa thing, too. One more egg, and we can do another one. This. And we are. I'm a little worried about this. This dungeon usually kicks my butt when I try it early on. We'll see. We'll give it a crack. I should probably get up and move. I forgot that I got addicted to this game, and I need to get up and move occasionally. Lightning stone and static charge. Oh, the options. What's up? You get planks from here. There are 2 different chests that give them. Oh, like the ones that drop on the ground that you got to spend essence to open, right? Like it's not, the chest isn't guaranteed to be in there? Or not? I think what it was I should have hung out in those ruptures longer and waited for those to spawn. So maybe I should go farm planks then. Let's do that before we do Olympus, because if I can get this ring where I want it, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, I know those chests drop an insane amount, but not as okay. Alright, well, I'm not going to sit in here for the whole duration, because I want to farm also time essence, so we'll just blast it for a little bit and see. See if I get a few of those chests. Because 1,000 would only be 4 upgrades on that one. Oh, there it is. My guy, you helped me out. I appreciate you. I literally is sitting here thinking it's bugged. Let's see how many I get. Now, rupture 75. Let's see how many I get. Appreciate you. There we go. What? That ain't planks. Did I go in the wrong dungeon? Why am I getting desert oak planks? I don't want that garbage. Maybe it's random what planks you get. I don't know. They really changed it, dude. I want my ring to be upgraded. I can get over 100 damage on that ring. Oh, give me more of those planks. Yeah, once we hit 100 time essence, we'll hit boss, and I'll do like maybe 2 more and just see if I can get lucky. I should just sit there and farm elites, but nah. Need those essences. I think I'm getting scrolls too. Ruptures above 75, so perhaps it has to be Rupture 76 to get those scrolls. Because I don't think I got a scroll from that one, so let's bump it to 76. Like I got... This was Mirror, I think, so I think I've gotten all the monograms out of this one. You know what? Alright, let's bump to 76. Maybe I was off on that. Maybe it's 76 or higher. That's... for the scrolls. We'll do one more after this, and then if we don't get what we want, that's fine. Yeah, these are giving desert. Maybe I gotta do the one on the bottom. Maybe they've changed that. I wonder if they need to update that map then. We'll see. Come on, game. Don't make me have to grind like I did for my helmet monogram. I literally probably farmed 4 or 5 hours for that frickin'. But I wanted to try it. I wanted to put it on all 4 slots, and I might have it. I don't know if I have it on my boots currently. I do. I think I do, actually. Yeah, I have it on all 4 slots. Which is awesome, because now we can test... So we have that as a baseline to test some other stuff against and see what's really better. Might even scraps, I'll take it. Sand Guardian, of course. They're like, ah, he's farming. Let's troll him. Alright, alright. Just one more elite. So scary. Just want one plank pile to drop. No such luck. Here we go. So that was a... I didn't even get to test the scroll thing either. It's a 49, dude. That's nice. It doesn't really matter. Loot doesn't matter anyway. Lower level the better, in my opinion. For this dungeon. Like, just give me planks in this or something. Come on, game. Give me what I seek. 3,000 books, I'll take it. Maybe it does affect the amount. No, because we did 49 and got almost 5k books. Same level as this one. Insane. That was awesome. Ooh, one more of them 76s. I'm actually going to do this, the one on the bottom again here. And see, because that other one was dropping desert stuff, which we really don't want. Can you show the skill tree? Like this skill tree? Yeah. I'll show it to you. And while you're looking at it, I'm going to AFK for a few minutes. I'll be right back, guys. Thanks everybody that's been hanging out. We're going to come back. I got some things I want to test this. A counter on each island. Like, you've collected this many recipes. You have this many left. I think they'll add that eventually. They added other tooltips for the story ruptures. I'm going to just chill in here until we get there. Oh, no. Not what I wanted. That was alchemy materials. Aod. Hopefully I said your name right. Thanks for the follow. 7420. This is where I'm like, do we want to keep farming for that thing to drop, or do we just want to go collect our essences? 5 more elite kills, and then we'll go to the boss. 1. 2. Slugs don't count as elites. 3. It's like I remember in high school, me and my buddies would always play Skyrim, and it was pick locking. It was just one more, and your buddies they want their turn. You're like, let me try one more time. That's what this is. Trying to get my planks. Rip off hands. Oh, there. Nope. Bad RNG. Bad RNG. Bad RNG. We did not get a scroll from that, so is it? Maybe it's just not guaranteed. Or maybe they're from the boss chest. No, not this boss. This boss they need to take this boss out of the game. Let me buy a supporter pack in Steam that just deletes this boss out of the game. It's the most rage-inducing. It's not rage-inducing, it's just annoying, man. I don't mind the version in the story, but let's not add them into these ruptures. Let's just the story, the one time's enough. I know I'm not the only one. Sometimes I'll stand in there and just try to stay right on the edge of the AoE, and then just get locked in there with the walls, and then you're dead. Balanced. Boss fight's so balanced. So fun. Thank goodness. Let's see if that scroll is in here. So the scrolls are in here, not from the other thing. So I could try that on a 75, see if I get one. I doubt I do. I bet it has to be 76 or higher. We didn't get a monogram statue, did we, in there? So that means I have them all. I think literally one of the last ones I got was the helmet one that I was farming for. We'll run it on a 75, see if we get a scroll. We're doing the ones on the bottom since that I for sure got planks in there. And then after this, I'll show you a trick here you can do with the re-rolling the affixes. Try to get it to double roll. If we can get that to proc on this ring, we're going to have over 100 flat damage just on the ring, dude. It's going to be a massive boost. I'll show you when you get there, but if you're curious, what it is when you go into your crafting bench, you know how you can switch the affix to a different one, right? So let's say the item rolls and the affix has lifesteal, and you click on it and you see that damage is an option, so you add damage. Now when you do that, that damage has a chance to critically roll, double roll basically. Now let's say you roll it and it doesn't critical roll, and you're like, well, that sucked. But what you can do is you can roll it off and then back on and have another chance for that crit roll to happen. Now you're not going to want to do that a whole lot. You got to be, it's entirely up to how you want to do it. But you want to keep an eye on your specs on the item, because if you don't have very many, then you're just sitting there wasting those rerolls. I'll usually try it once or twice. And then if it doesn't work out the way I want, then I'll just upgrade that one and just hope for better luck next time. But there's a lot of RNG with that, right? Because you also have a chance, if you've put points into your crafting skill tree, you have a chance to not consume any specs on one of your crafts. Now, if that happens, you have even more chances to try that strategy. So it's really hard to say, like, this is how you should craft. It really comes down to kind of the circumstances, right? I'm staying in here until I get a bundle of planks, dude. Come on. Like, I know destroying these things give 3 wood. Come on. Get a better way to farm this. It just feels like, in all honesty, it feels bad that I have to farm planks in here. And what feels bad about that is I'm not getting any recipes from it. So it's literally just for the planks. I don't know if they can drop in other biomes, but give me a way to, like, trade. Like, let's say I have 10k of the desert oak planks. Give me a way to, you know, convert them. Kind of like how you have with the elemental scraps for crafting mats. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. Alright, I'm ready to get out of this rupture. 5 more elites. 5 more elites. Oh no. 1, 2. 3. There it is. What? What? It's RNG what's in those bundles. It has to be. Because I've now gotten planks, desert oak, and the Macedonian. So just RNG's just not on my side for the type of planks I want. Oh, scam. That's awesome. All right, the other thing I wanted to test too is if we get a scroll or not from this in the chest. No scroll. Oh, it did get a scroll, so it is 75 and higher then. Alright, we are going to quit farming planks. We're going to go upgrade this ring, see if we can pull off this, and I'll show you too. We'll talk you through it here. With the whole crafting stuff I was rambling on about. Why is this game so addicting? What it is. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Hopefully I saved the ring. So here's what you can do. We gotta look at this thing. We've only got 9 specs, so what we're going to do is we're going to alter it, because the damage did not critically roll the first time, and it doesn't even matter. We'll just put whatever on there. And that one didn't crit, which is fine. So now we're going to try the damage again, and cross your fingers and toes. It worked. It worked. It's not 100 damage like I thought. Was it double rolled to begin with? This game needs to show the ranges that these can roll. And that... Another crit. Wow, 15 energy regen is going to be absolutely huge on this. I guess the other thing I could do... I don't want to upgrade anything else. I only want to upgrade damage, but I can't. chance of that. Let's see, let's compare. So we've got 38 damage, 38 static charge, arcane, mauls, and mauls. This one's actually, this would be an upgrade here. I always like to see my sheet too. So this is why you don't, there's combat rating, but we're going to be going off. Well, and the armor's just massive, dude. You can see the damage go up too, a little bit. Yeah. It's a good one. Upgrade, baby. Well, I was going to say the other thing we could do too that I may have already done. You can go into your elven tree. And remember when you're upgrading your rep here, I only do these 6 materials. Because you don't need them. You don't need them. But you can go into here where you use left resources when you craft. Maybe that'll help. So these over here, these stones over here, this is a cool thing too. So you have options with them. What you can do is you can just save till you have 30 of these. All those materials I turned into the rep vendor are used to craft these stones, but don't do that. What I do is I just save up these stones, and then you have, like I said, you have choices. So you can use those stones to craft a catacombs key if you want it, which is I wouldn't recommend it. You can. And the other option you have is to just turn them into these runes. These Dwarven runes, and I do recommend that. Because those runes you can use to craft imbued Dwarven runes, which is used to craft your endgame keys. Yep. That's what I do. That's what I do. No one asked, but you're going to find out. Alright, here we go. We're going to squeeze every ounce out of this that we can before we go to the Olympus. Just do the freaking planks, dude. Oh, that reminds me. Well, I'd have to find a good weapon first. I was thinking I need to get weapon enchant still for my static charge. I still don't have that. But the problem with that is even when I find it, we still have to find an actual weapon that I can throw it on, because I'm using a purple weapon right now. Maybe I'll throw the mod on anyway. Oh, it's 10 o'clock, rip. Alright. We're gonna do... I think I have another Alicia egg. I might be able to craft another one. We'll get all these done. I can't craft another one yet. Engaging fight. Very engaging. Wonder if anyone's accidentally dodged off the edge of this. I'm sure someone has. I'm curious if you can fall off. I'm not brave enough to test it though. We'll test it after I get all the loot. How about that? You just gotta find out. Never know till you try. You can fall off, I guarantee you. Yep. I didn't know. Alright, the Sand Guardian you can't fall off, so I thought maybe. What else we got? So we got the Olympus lined up. We're not doing Gravediggers, so I'm waiting until I get a good set for that. If you haven't seen the Gravedigger's Cove guide, it's still... I need to up... The video is still, like, the strategy is still exactly what you do. The dungeon just looks slightly different, but it's still the same exact strategy. So I'll probably update the video just so that people see it, that it's the current dungeon and know that it's up to date. And I have 56 ability stones, static charge. Look at all these bottled slugs I have. I don't know why I'm hoarding up all of them. Alright, I think we are... One other thing we can do. A couple other things we can do. Usually I'll save I save like all my books until the daily reset. But if I'm trying to do like something like this, I'll use them all just to squeeze that little bit of power out. And the other thing we can do is try to upgrade gear that I have currently, because I know I haven't used all my specs yet. So we have crit damage. The lifesteal would be probably good. We're gonna go crit damage. Of course, it's planks. Used all those. Oh, maybe no, that one I know I can't craft on. Yeah, this one. Planks. I'm gonna be dreaming about planks, dude. Alright, we're gonna go do the Harmonian Olympus. This is endgame dungeon. Sorry, question. Is Q or R your secondary? R. I've seen R referred to as charge ability, so I don't know if it's also... It is both. And if you go to the far right, to the Sand Dragon... Oh, you can. Okay, I haven't tried that. I haven't tried going all the way to the side, but good to know. It's good to know, because sometimes I get kind of crazy in there dodging all the ads. This is my first time doing Olympus, by the way, post-launch, and I can already tell you it looks loads different than when I ran it last. So, I'm kind of excited to see what this is all about. Now, R is your secondary and charged. You've got to be... I hope it's not this boss. It is, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, man. You gotta be. Dude. Why did I expect anything different? Alright. No, I hate this boss. I mean, it used to be a crazy huge dungeon. Not crazy huge, but it used to be a bigger dungeon that it just seemed like it took forever. It was a lot of running. So I'm glad they condensed them. But yeah, this boss needs to not cast these little globes or whatever they are. The bubble things. Those bubble things need deleted. Other than that, I don't really mind. Where the boss is at right now. Oh, dude, don't stand there. I'm gonna zone out here. Dude, not good, not good. Oh, you gotta be... Dude, it's like I get lined up and he just drops that freaking thing. It's like... Control, man. Or just have him not spawn those bubbles as frequently, even. All the other stuff, I don't mind. Like the rings of ice, whatever, that's fine. Dude, balanced. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time. A good little burn. Oh my goodness. So you got a key from this for this from the daily? It seems like they were trying to troll you. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh! I'm out of health potions. Just breathe, brother. Just breathe. We got this. I don't even know where the frickin'... Oh my gosh. This fight's an emotional roller coaster. Oh! Got it. No. Whenever there's an intense fight like this, I always remember when our first kid, we went to the Lamaze classes, and they teach the pregnant ladies how to breathe during labor. And I always just remember those techniques in these type of boss fights. See, it works. It works, guys. It works. Go. Oh, for the... I'm assuming you're talking about the elven keys that you buy with these things. So, the key that you get, you have to, in the crafting tree, there's a note on the bottom you have to get. I can show it to you. But that will unlock the ability that when you're running ruptures above level 70, whenever you mine a node, you have a chance to see a little blue like cube thing, and that's a dungeon entrance that you use that key into. And I have not done the dungeon since launch, but it is a massive... You get tons and tons and tons of crafting materials from that dungeon. And you can scale that dungeon up on that tree as well. Yeah, it is worth running. I would just, yeah, as soon as you see an entrance, if you have the thing going there, look at this. Look at this, dude. Oh, my eyes hurt from that fight, man. I'm like eye strain or something. It's so bright, dude. It's like a dark mode for this boss. Eye of the Storm damage. So what are we comparing here? What is this? Bracers I don't want to give up. I don't really want to give up the Ami either. And Spear. So it's either Ami which is higher item level, so we'll just go with that. Yeah, I was in the zone on that boss fight. That was stressful, my guy. Hold up, purple can roll with mods? I don't think I knew that. Dude, that's game changing. It must be only these dungeons. That's what I'm thinking. It's just tied to this dungeon. Because this used to be, I don't know if it still is, but it used to be like the precursor dungeon that you would really farm. The Unholy Void. I want to try that build too. I actually have an AFK. If you Google Dwarven Realms AFK build, I have a video out that was like the original Unholy Void. They've reworked it twice now, and they've made it really good. I haven't tried it in the new version, but yeah, Olympus used to be a precursor dungeon where you'd farm your tier items before you'd go fight the Arcane or whatever. I think the game has changed so much, so I'm assuming that's just the boss thing. Dude, that boss fight was insane, man. I don't want to just clip that. I feel like that was a good fight. I feel like that was a good boss fight. I need sunglasses for that fight. What is today? A crazy that was fun. In the moment I hated the fight, but now that I look back I'm like, that was actually kind of cool. Oh, you're doing Unholy Void? Nice. Bought the game yesterday and don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a gimmicky build, that's for sure, but it is. I've seen people use it. Yeah, dude, it's I have not tried the new version, but I don't even know how it works these days, but because if you look at my old video from when it was like it used to be called something different. It was awesome. I literally could just AFK, dude. Like I could just go, do whatever. It was awesome. And then they changed it so that instead of it being around you like an aura, it was just an AoE circle in front of you, so mobs could come up behind you and kill you. And then now they've made it so that you can, like, completely build around it. Like, it's awesome now. Oh, I'm, like, trying to just calm down. That was a stressful fight. Oh, these are from the chests, right? Right. So, I know you can't read it because chat's covered up. It says, each elite killed grants you a buff that gives you 2% max HP. Lasts for 20 seconds and stacks up to 20. So as long as you're killing an elite, there's another mod you can get that when you kill an elite, there's a chance to spawn another elite. So that would synergize up with this. That could be good. I mean, 40% more health could be not massive. Not worth giving up the inventory that I have right now. And I liked this one because it had endurance on it. 44, 48. I didn't know that purple items could roll with mods. That's awesome. Yeah, this one's not good. So basically what you would have to do is you would have to farm that boss, that dungeon. And it's only item level 20, so it's not even in the 30s, so it's not even that good. And you would have to get the mod you want on there, basically, for it to be good. With full stamina, with the energy like Zubster was talking about. I am only 2k damage. Nice. Mine, you know, my 3.5k, but I'm running 4 instances of these inventory. So I don't know what the baseline inventory that you start out with is. I'd have to go make a new character and go look. I don't know what it is. But if we took what I have minus that, I think it's like 130, I want to say. And I have 216. So let's just say I have an extra 100 inventory slots. Rough numbers here. That's 400% more damage from these items. So it would be interesting to really compare side by side with the energy strategy that Zubster was talking about. And I'm sure he's right. The dude is super knowledgeable about Dwarven Realms. Like, he's taught me a lot about this game. So I'm sure he's probably tested it. But I like the energy or the inventory thing. And Scott Lane subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, dude. What was I crafting here? Gravediggers. We're not doing Gravediggers tonight. I'm working on a set. They kind of nerfed it. So the Gravediggers is that time dungeon. And the trick to it is you want to run your magery stuff. And I'll show you what they changed on it that I just can't figure out. So first of all, you have to level up your magery to do this to 1300 so that you can unlock Fire Dash and Ground Blast. But what you do, since it's timed, is you dash around in there with Fire Dash and use this ability, which kills everything. It's just stupid. And you just, whenever a new wave spawns, kill them. Wave spawns, kill them. But what they did was, well, here's the other thing. So the Fire Dash, it syncs up with your actual, so see how fast I'm going? They've made, I swear, they've made dodge cost more energy, I think. So what I'm trying to work on is my energy regen. I literally have an energy regen set just for this dungeon. If I can do what I want to do, I will run the dungeon and show you guys the strategy. That one has 12. That one only has 3, so that's trash. So these 3 items, so we're going to get 240 inventory, and that on boots. Need neck for the inventory. Got bracer, space damage. Yeah, the 40. I mean, the 48's not. I mean, it's good, but like if you're comparing to the inventory one, I feel like the inventory one's probably better. All right, so our energy regen right now is 43. So if we can get, and I gotta not delete my gear. that's the other part of this, dude. So we are now at 80 energy regen, which is way overkill. I'm gonna put my items in here that we have. My good items. I'm gonna save. I want to save these. That was that trashy one, I think. It was good early on, but... Alright, so here is... Let's just make sure this works. How do you make a key to Alicia's? There's a couple different ways. You can... The most common way is to do your daily. There's one of these daily quests will give you one, but if you want to straight up craft it, you need to have these dragon bloods, which you can't see because chat's covering it. But the way that you get these is from ruptures you can find pet cages in. And if it's not a pet you want or whatever, you can disenchant it and you'll get, I think you get 1 blood. Someone told me the other night you get 2 bloods. It might be 2. I don't know. I think it's 1 blood per pet. And once you have 10 bloods, you can craft an egg to go into the chamber. The other way you can do it is when you're running ruptures, you'll see giant chicken eggs in there. And again, it's covered by chat, but it's an egg. Literally is what it's called. And you can craft it right here at this table. all the way at the bottom, you need 20 eggs to craft one Alicia's Chamber egg. I don't remember what I was doing now before I answered that. Oh, I was going to do Gravediggers. That's right. We were testing Gravediggers. Okay. Yeah, let's do that before I get distracted. So make sure everything works here. So the big strategy is you want to make sure you don't run out of energy, which we pulled that off. So we're auto-casting Flame Dash, and we're dodging. So we have just insane speed. And then on top of that, we have insane clear. Because remember, this is a timed dungeon. And what do you farm Alicia's for? To level up your pet. I don't think I have any pet eggs. I've ran probably 10 tonight. But when you first get your very first pet's kind of crappy. I have a pet guide video out that shows, and it's all still pretty much the same. I'll probably update it eventually, but you go into Alicia's, and then like the bonuses you see on here. So the first 3 you get by default, but then you can get the additional damage for each inventory slots. Is one run you can pick a buff, and you basically end up getting all the buffs. And once you have all the buffs, you can run it over and over and over. And each time you run it, you get 5% more damage for the element. This one's a lightning one. So now that I have all the buffs, every time I run it, I get 5% more lightning damage bonus. Basically. Hopefully that answers the questions. We're going to do, this is Gravedigger's Cove. This one's, the point in this one is to get stones for your fossil. And this one is timed, and when you go in here, I have a guide video on this one too, so make sure you check that out if you want kind of more of a detailed thing. But basically, you talk to the guy in the middle, he opens up a thing, a crypt. There was a chest there I looted in the middle too, if you missed that. And then this is why this is so OP, you can just clear the whole room with it. And you want to loot all these chests around the perimeter. If you're really good at it, you'll time all of the waves with your R ability. But you're going to stay in here until he tells you to leave. The first one, you want to stay in it. You also want to pay attention to the size. You can see my ability covers this entire room. So you would always want to go into this one for the whole time. Even if it's not the very first one, you would want to stay in there. So now he says to leave it. This is why that movement speed, and then you talk to him again. Excuse me, go to the next crypt he opened. Same thing. Just clear each wave. Now there's one crypt in here that you can get an imbued Dwarven rune in, which is those yellow things we use to craft different dungeon keys. Now this dungeon's not very good, or that crypt, so we're going to go leave that one early. The reason I left that one early is because that one's too big. I can't hit the whole room from one position. Ooh, that's pretty good. There's the point in doing this is so that you can get all the crypts. We're going to stay in this one. You really only want to leave one crypt early is kind of what it comes down to. So he told us to leave. Open the next one. I think this is crypt number 4. So this chest right here is going to have your imbued Dwarven rune. That's the other nice thing about this dungeon. And you can see we've got about over a minute left, so we'll stay in this whole crypt the whole time. Again, you really seriously don't want to do this until you have enough energy regen to be able to sustain your abilities. Otherwise, you won't be able to do this strategy. You can do it sooner, like if you get one, I think you get one fairly early on. You can do it for the, I think you get a belt in the beginning. I think I just blazed past it because I don't care about it. Which can be really good early on. I think they give you belts all the time now, early on. It's not as valuable as it used to be, really, in terms of the belt. So that's the strategy. Zubster taught me this. We'll rate him after the stream. You guys can go get some pro advice from him. Him and Conmira is another Dwarven Realms streamer that are... Conmira is always in the top 5 on the leaderboard. But I guess Conroe's the one that kind of refined this strategy. But anyway, I'm glad they shared the strategy with me. It's freaking awesome, dude. Still pretty much the same from what it was before. We ran out of time and the rupture closed, and that's literally it. That is Gravedigger's Cove. And the you can look right here. So if you don't do that strategy, if you're like, nah, I ain't doing that, you're only going to get half the amount. Like, you're probably only get like 300 to 400 of these stones. But if you do that strategy, see I got 1,100 of each. Which is massive. It's massive. But I don't know. I find that dungeon to be a little bit stressful with that, you know, the pressure of the time and stuff like that. I got 3 more I could go run. I'm not going to. But I did grab the belts out of there. Let's craft this. These. Oh yeah, these ones give crafting XP, right? Isn't that what? I used them all, apparently. I'll never be able to break that habit. Let's see. Get our ability stones. We'll do one more. We're gonna do 2 more. We're gonna do an underground enclave run, and then we're gonna do push the highest rupture I can possibly push right now. And that is. I'm already way over time. I was gonna be done 30 minutes ago to start working on videos, but I got addicted. All right. I don't need to run Enclave. Like, there's not going to be any upgrade. I mean, there could be the monogram things, the recipes. But the reason I'm running this right now, other than that, is I want that Scorpion mount to drop. It's super rare. I've ran hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Enclaves and have not seen the mount drop. Oh, I screwed up and have my Magery on. This ain't good, guys. I don't know if I'd be able to do this. Oh, we'll still get it. Someone got the sand thing. Oh, we'll be able to do it after we get all our loot. We'll do it after we get all our loot. So the mount would drop in this chest, and it's extremely rare. The mount's really good because it breaks all the resource nodes. You can literally just run around on your mount and break all the resource nodes, which is, it's going to be really, really overpowered for that Elven Capital that we were talking about earlier, especially if you got the modifier. I believe it's on your boots. You can get 80% mount speed. Then if you have that Scorpion, you can just, it will save you. If you haven't done Elven Capital, it will save you a lot of time doing that strategy. So I guess we're doing this, and then we'll do a push. I gotta remember to throw on mauls. 66. I should be able to do out this. Yeah, if you want to do that Gravedigger's Cove, I mean, it's a little bit of work to level up the mage, the magery stuff, but if you do it at the point that you're doing set rupture level 70s, I mean, you level up. You'd level up probably in 6 ruptures. I gotta be closer. My static charge, I don't think, it's hitting him. AFK. I could use my flame dash here since you can't fall off the edge. Nice. Not going to. It's kind of scary to do that. The big thing on this dungeon is the chest at the end. I think we've talked about it a lot. Oh, look what we got. Another fortune token. Better do some good infused later. That'll be nice. This chest right here. I only got 30 stones. This trash. But that chest can give you dungeon keys and that, which is good. The other thing it can give you that's really good is a bunch of books. Turn in for XP. I already almost have enough books for my daily tomorrow. I'm already set on that. Alright, we're going to switch to malls, and then we're going to hit up the highest rupture we can possibly do. I think it's a 90. I really haven't pushed much tonight. Try this one. One of those planks. Ooh, 95. See how this goes. I got one tap straight out of the gate. The other thing with this build is it does have a little bit of ramp up. A little bit of ramp up time with the you get the thunderstorm stacks, which doesn't take long. And then the Arcane Apocalypse, which takes a long time to ramp. I don't even think I've ever had it fully ramped. I probably have at some point. We are in the zone yet again. Here we go. Burning Shield. Like, I would just keep it on and just keep going. Like, whenever I level up weapons, I just keep everything as is, throw on the weapon I want to level up, and just go. I don't stress about it that much. I don't think it does count towards it, though. I have not tested it, so I don't know for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Pug asked if it's worth to give all your materials to the Elven faction. That's what he's talking about. If you want to, you can. The Elven faction, the nodes, the most important nodes are these crafting ones. And you only need... So all of these are really good. So you have a chance to get more specs, which remember is how many times you can craft an item, so that's important. The chance to get an epic craft, that's what we were doing earlier, that basically can double roll when you craft everything. It's really powerful. 20% chance to not consume a spec, super powerful. And then your chance to find map keys and ruptures, really good. These other ones are a little bit... Like, I did inventory slots because I'm doing that build, but the other one you're going to want down here... And I wouldn't really stress about this until you're doing ruptures. These crafting ones I'd get right away. This one I wouldn't worry about until you're 70 plus, but this is going to be your chance to find the Elven capital. And then these last nodes here are basically use less resources, get more from disenchanting. So if you're a fresh character, your first time, you're just starting out, I would not recommend using all your materials. I would just use the bones, the fire orbs, these 6 right here that I just used. I would not use your other materials early on. I would try to save them. But if you wanted to, if you're like, I just want to get those nodes, get it over with, you could gift more materials if you wanted to get it quicker. But I don't recommend it. This whole tree, in my opinion, is more of a long-term grind than it is like max it out. That's just my opinion on it. And then down here you get more of the Elven capital. You can get even more... Basically, level up these nodes. Yeah, if you cleared, I think it's Rupture 40. As long as you've cleared Rupture 40, you'll have access to this guy right here. So you leveled up by giving him materials. Spend your stuff in here. Yeah, it's kind of hidden. I mean, some of these back here, I mean, they don't really, unless you know they're there. It all kind of happens. Not enough there. There's a lot in this game I feel like that's just like, for me anyway, it's like when I learned it, I'm like, holy crap, dude. If I would have known that earlier, like, there's the crafting stuff. Nice. I don't even know what's my... We're tied. 3.1k damage. Nice. Would you respec? More the stamina stuff? Because it's a lot of frickin' health. That's what I need. There's so much I would do right now if time wasn't a thing. Oh look, I can get a card. I didn't get that last time. Damages. These are both really good, but I'm trying to complete my decks right now. Stamina and crit damage. Oh man, I don't know if I... Here we go. I'm probably going to respec eventually. Oh, okay. Oh, so you could double dip, right? Because the energy mods that Zubster was talking about only requires 2 slots. And then the other 2, you could do the inventory, right? Almond Relic. Oh, so because the Relic's not even inventory. I don't even have anything on my Relic, dude. I don't think I have that one, because I don't... Well, maybe I do. Max energy, no, that's not it. What am I looking for? The double your energy, right? Yeah, I don't have any. I guess I have a couple. I don't think I have any good ones in here though. I need to study up on what ring mods I'm looking for. Double energy, okay. I don't know what is that what I want to do? I feel like that would be good, and then if I did that and then helmet for the other one, which I already enchanted my helmet, so alright, we'll do this one. Well, yeah, we'll do it. But we won't be able to pull off the energy portion of the damage since I've already crafted my helmet. But let's look at rings. I don't know if I have anything in here that I really want to use. So the rings, by the way you get those is kind of tricky. You have to run infused versions of Mardoth Hinterlands. And you can also get them in Olympus. You can get them other places. I've seen them. You can also get them in the Shadow Forge. You can get them in other places. But yeah, the infused Mardoth Hinterlands is what we're going to want to do when we're infusing ruptures. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. What's it called, Mardoth? Thank you for the follow. Reserverats. Hopefully I said that right. My eyes are like... This game's so bright. I need to turn the brightness down. Nice. Okay, but do you have the double charge? I can't remember what it's called. But. Where it charges twice as fast. So that might help. So you're running like 3 builds in one, basically. Oh, the helmet's the one that's double? What's it called? Is it charged? Oh, I don't know what it's on. Maybe it's not under charge. Yeah, it is. It charges twice as fast. Twice. That could be the other keyword. Oh, you're just testing it separately. Gotcha. So the generate twice. Oh, that's fellowship. I don't remember what slot it is. It is helmet. Rip. Well, but if you're testing for bloodlust... Oh, no, you can't, because that's how you get your bloodlust is the helmet slot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Scott Schwartz, thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Alright, guys, I was going to be done an hour ago to start working on videos. But I got addicted. Thanks to y'all. Seriously appreciate you guys. I'm so glad you guys are finding the Dwarven Realms videos useful. I'm trying my best to get all of them up to date for launch so that everything looks exactly like it does in the game. Again, I want to remind you that the Dwarven Realms videos that are out there, the majority of them, while the dungeons that I'm in the video look a little bit different, the information in the video is still mostly relevant. And if you have questions on any of them, you can always comment on the video. You can hop on our Discord, whatever, and we'll answer it. But I am trying my hardest to get all the videos updated before Vessel of Hatred launches on October 8th. That's going to be my next video game addiction, and I'm really wanting to work on my craft with Diablo 4 videos as well. So, Dwarven Realms, Diablo 4, we'll see where the wind takes us, right? You just never know where we're going to end up. Seriously, I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I hope your week is wonderful and that you all are just happy and enjoy life. Thanks for hanging out with me here tonight. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys in the next live stream or video. Peace.